So we're back on Belgium today, and welcome to sort of like a spin on my fixing Wizard101 videos. I thought this would be interesting because, first of all, I haven't done a video where I talk more about like marketing and economics and all that stuff. I know those sound like big words. I promise, even if you're 12, this video won't be hard to understand. But I know you guys like it when I talk about stuff like this, and of course, I'm second. That's awesome. Good one. But I know you guys enjoy it when I talk about stuff like this, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about some things that I think could basically pay for themselves if they were added to the game. I think that's a cool idea because I bet you this kid has Rampage, dude. I freaking bet you this kid has Rampage. But at the end of the day, Kingsisle is a business, and if you can justify something financially, if it makes sense financially for them, then it becomes a lot easier to implement stuff into the game. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk about a couple of different things that I think, obviously, this stuff is all in theory. There's no way to really know until you do it, but I have to say that these, I genuinely believe that these would pay for themselves if they were added into the game. So the first one is something that we have talked about before. I feel like I need to say some of these ideas aren't going to be completely new, but I really want to try to flesh them out. And if you guys are new to my channel, first of all, welcome. But this is the stuff that we talked about quite a bit, but I really want to put this out there. So the first thing is something that we've talked about a lot, and that is the barbershop idea. In Wizard City, there's the shopping district with the dye shop. It could even be part of the dye shop. I think it'd be cool if it was a new sort of like house area, because there's a bunch of them that they haven't used yet. Regardless, this guy's literally about to just destroy me right now. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh my god, this game has so much skill. Oh my god. Oh, can we just, ladies and gentlemen, can we just take a moment? Can we just take a moment for the skill involved in this, playing this game? It's just incredible. It's so much skill. I mean, like, how much more of a skill gap could you have in this game? I mean, it's incredible. It's literally unbelievable. I've just been outplayed. You know, like there's nothing else to it. I've just been outplayed. He could do it again, dude. He can literally do it again. This game is awesome. I love this game. It's so awesome. Anyways, as I was saying, the barbershop idea. So, barbershop could be a new area in the shopping district. I think that'd be cool just because I feel like there's so many unopened houses and it's always cool when you get to go into new places. But even if they wanted to add it just into the dye shop, add it to the dye shop lady is another option. The idea with the barbershop is it would be really cool if you could change your name, but I don't think that's actually going to happen for a variety of technical reasons. That would be something I think would be awesome, but I almost feel like it's also cool that you can't change your name in some ways. I might have actually won this, by the way. If I beat this guy from second with Rampage, it would be cool if you could change your name, but in some ways it's kind of nice that you can't, because then you always know who people are and stuff, and the name change isn't really big for me, but the idea of being able to change your looks, like your actual character looks, like your face and your hair color, would be fantastic in my opinion, because that is something that, quite honestly, like, it doesn't seem like it'd be difficult to do. I mean, if anything, you just make it a new, like, invisible item that you don't see, or like, I have no idea how it would work behind the scenes, but basically, you could change your hair color, you could change, like, your facial expression thing, you could even change your skin color, I guess, if you want, but like, I think it'd be cool if they first of all added a few different customization options. He better be stunned this round, right? He's still stunned, please. Still stunned? I hope he's still stunned. Yes. Yes. Please tell me I just won this. Please tell me I just won this. I just wasted an aftershock, but I don't care. Honestly, I have so many aftershocks. Come on. Yes, dude. You can't beat Belgium. He's so good. He's so good. Belgium is just here. He's here. You're here. He's here. You can't beat him. You can't. Yo, does he know who I am? Do you even know who I am? You can't beat... okay, I lost once. I lost once, but you know what? Hey, you can't beat him, dude. I'm basically 11-1. You know, like, basically. It's the same thing. God, dude. Whenever I try to do PvP, I always get, like, so into it that I can't talk about my video. This is... You guys ask me why I quest in my videos, not do PvP. It's because I literally do a match, and I'll talk about, like, nothing. Anyways, barbershop idea. Let me just finish this before we get in another match. Change your looks. It would cost crowns. I don't know how many crowns it would cost, however many it needs to. I think 500 would be a good starting place. Every time you change it, it costs 500. You could change it as many times as you want. I think 500 would be plenty because people would change multiple characters. They'll change it multiple times. And as I said, if they added a few new features, both to like when you first make your character, but also the barbershop, that would encourage people to change their looks. Although, like, if you already have blue hair like I do on my brother's fire, you'd want to change your looks anyway. But it'd be a cool way to encourage people to change their looks right away. But as I said, if you charge crowns for that, so many people are going to buy that on so many different characters. And it's not really a rip-off for us. I mean, it'd be a super nice quality of life thing. that would actually make you a lot of money. I think that'd be cool. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. That's something we've been talking about for a while, not something crazy new, but when you look at it from like an economic perspective, it also sort of makes sense. Is this guy a grand? Please don't be a grand, dude. I swear to God, why does he have so much health? It's because he's in ice. That's awesome, dude. I love this game. It's so good. So the next idea is a friend space elixir. Now this one is pretty self-explanatory, but basically you could pay crowns to increase your friend space. I think it'd be cool if it was for every character on your account. It could just be for one character, but for me, like as a YouTuber, I know I have to say that this might not be as necessary as I would like it to be because a lot of people aren't YouTubers, obviously, and so for them, having a bigger friends list, 150 might be enough. But I can tell you as a YouTuber or just as someone, I guess, who plays the game a lot and knows a lot of people, 150 friends is a good amount and it's fine, but it would be fantastic if you could have more. Like, I really can't complain too much. But I think, honestly, even if you would charge me 5,000 crowns to get 300 friends and all my characters, I'm telling you I would buy that. A lot of other people would probably buy that too, and it could even be cheaper. But if you need to make money off it, I understand. I mean, honestly, I think that could actually be something that would pay for itself. I mean, as I said, probably less people would need it than I think, which is why maybe I'm in the wrong here. You guys can let me know if you think it would be a good idea or not. I just feel like that would definitely be something that could be useful, and I don't know why they haven't increased it already. I'm assuming it's a toll on the servers or something, because I knew they used to have like pretty much unlimited friends, or at least I've been told that. I honestly don't remember. I was like 12 when I played this game, but I knew they used to have more friends. I know that for sure. I mean, they had 100, I think, before. That was 150. I'm guessing they're planning to increase it over time. Maybe not, because this game's getting smaller, but I have to say that if it would be feasible and pretty easy to increase the friends list, that would definitely be something that I would pay money for, and I think a lot of other people would too. Why can I not get an enfeeble against this guy? Like, seriously. Can I get an enfeeble against this guy? Like, come on. Dude, I gotta be honest. Belgrim is really good at PvP. I'm not very good. Belgrim is really good. Like, even though I don't have, like, I screwed up a little bit when I was training cards, at least according to Nathan's strategy. But I gotta be honest, dude, like, Belgrim's pretty sick at the game. He's pretty good at the game. So, friends listing, let me know what you guys think about that. Might just be my bias as a YouTuber and someone who, okay, what's this? Frostbite? I think I can tank one round of this, honestly. I think I can. I think I can. Can I get a power pit, please? Shoot. Okay, this guy has 0 health. Okay, I guess we're gonna shield. Do like... Okay, we're good. Oh, do you have damage? Do you know what damage is? I'm just kidding, I'm just playing. God, I'm so toxic. Alright, moving on. As I said, I get so into PvP, dude. Oh, nice one. That was a good move. Good move. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, Winter Moon or something. That was a good move. Should have seen that coming, but I guess it's whatever. Please don't be able to kill me this turn. He's got no damage, though. 2 blades and it only does that much? Like, dude, there's... Hold on. Less than 600. Yes. Oh, okay, we won. Whew, that was a little bit close. Not that close, but like... That would have been bad if we lost that. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is a pet reroll option when you're training your pet. I've talked about this in videos a bunch. I think it'd be good at Mega. I think that's really only where it's needed, but even to be able to reroll it at any level would obviously probably make more money. But having an option for, I don't know, 250 crowns, 500 crowns, even 1,000 crowns to reroll your pet talent at Mega to get a new one. Obviously, it could be random, so like you could still, I guess, get a worse talent, but if it fails, you're going to want to try it anyway. So that's an idea that I've been vouching for a while. Oh my god, Belgrim's so good, dude. He's so good. I'm already a knight. He's so good. I don't know how this guy's a captain. I mean, like, hey, no hate, but like, he's not like that good at the game. Just saying. But let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, I've heard mixed opinions. As a pet trainer, I think most veteran players could agree with me. That would be a really nice thing. I don't know how hard that would be to put into the game. I know, like, when you hatch a pet, it already has the 5 talents, like, set in stone, so I don't know how difficult it would be to switch the talent. I hope it wouldn't be too hard. Did this guy just recognize me? Yo, what's up? Just gotta say, shout out to everybody who's recognized me on Belgrim. I love how Belgrim's like a meme now. It's fantastic. Gotta add this kid, dude. What a guy. Jordan, you're a freaking legend, dude. Back to incognito mode. Friends list off. Alright. Undercover Belgrim. Undercover PvP. Now this one is also... Oh, did I really just... Oh my god. Look at these matches, guys. I'm gonna get to Warlord, like, tonight. Oh my god. Belgrim's so good. The next one is actually about pets too, and this is something I don't actually think I've talked about in a video. Someone brought this up. Obviously, I didn't think of all these by myself. I mean, like, I sort of came up with these in streams and people toss them out. I'm not taking credit for these. I think these, at this point, are pretty much just sort of general things that have been talked about a lot. Is this guy a myth? He's a balance. Cool. So yeah, I'm obviously not trying to take credit for everything, but I just wanted to say that I wanted to put these out there with the little influence that I have in hopes that we can spark some things, because we got Richard banned, which, by the way, get banned, pussy! But I just want to try and use the little influence that I have to try to encourage some more good changes to the game. So this one is actually pretty cool. This is the idea of having an elixir for double pet XP. Now, this isn't pay to win, because obviously you can still train your pet without double pet XP, but it'd be super nice for people that want to spend crowns, and it would definitely reel in some dough. I have to imagine that I personally, especially when I do those pet to mega videos, it would be super nice to have double pet XP whenever I wanted. Like, I could totally see myself using that a bunch, actually, because it'd be super nice. So that's something that I could... Is this guy just gonna pass? Is he just waiting? This guy's not got one power pip yet. I feel so bad. Dude, look at that. That's so sad. I feel so bad. Okay. But the double pet XP thing, I just feel like would be a really easy thing. I have to imagine that would be an easy elixir to add into the game. Could be, I don't know how much elixirs cost. Maybe 500 crowns for like 30 minutes of double pet XP, something like that. It could be a super nice thing, and obviously you're charging crowns, you're gonna make your money back. Did you just really judgment me for like 200 with like 5 pips and a blade? I feel so bad beating these kids, honestly, but like, honestly, after going against all these warlords and my other characters, I don't even feel bad. Yeah, dude, you can't beat Belgrim. You can't win. How'd I go against this guy? What level is this guy? 41, okay. Wow, he had 5, it's so sad, dude. It's so sad. GG, man, GG. 12-1, dude, I'm so good at the game. I'm literally on a roll. I'm gonna lose, but like, it's whatever. But okay, so that's the pet XP thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. The last things I have to say, and by the way, there's a bunch of other ideas. If you guys have any big ones that I missed, let me know in the comments below, but I wanted to keep these videos short because I've already been rambling on for a while. I hope you guys do enjoy these. If you guys want more, be sure to leave a like, but the last 2 ideas I have to talk about aren't like necessarily ones that would help bring in more money, but the 2 things that I just really wanted to talk about. And the first thing is new loading screens. I have no idea why this would be difficult. I mean, honestly, they talked about it before and they haven't done it yet, so I have to imagine that it's some technical difficulty. I mean, like, it's such an easy thing. I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. I mean, I don't even know how it could be technically difficult. I mean, it seems to me like the image must be pulled from somewhere. You should be able to add a bunch of more images and randomize which one gets chosen. I don't know how it works. I don't make games. I'm sorry. I wish I did. There has to be some sort of technical difficulty behind it. But if there isn't, even if there is, please, for the love of God, give us some new loading screens. I mean, as someone who's played this game for 9 years, it is... I mean, you sort of get numb to it after a while, I'll be honest, but it would be so refreshing to get some loading screens. Even one for every world. Leave the Wizard City one for Wizard City, but add in a new one for each world or something, or make them random. Pirate 101 has it. I can't imagine that it's that difficult, and I just had to bring this up again because they talked about it before. They even made a tweet about it, and I even made a video about it, but it still hasn't happened yet, so I just had to put that out there. Kingsisle, Tom, anybody, if you're watching this, if it's possible, please. I know it's a small thing, and as I said, it probably wouldn't pay for itself, but maybe in the long run it would, because honestly, just please. I mean, that's just like, I feel like it's just one of those things, just, please give us new loading screens. The last thing I want to talk about while I'm doing this match is not something that would necessarily pay for itself. Wow, these matches are so good. Why do I keep getting people like this? Dude, I'm literally gonna be 25-1. I'm not gonna jinx it right now, but oh my god, that would be pretty. Dude, if I go 25-1, I'd be so salty because it could have been 25-0, you know? But the last thing I want to talk about is what would happen if this game was free to play. Now, this is super theoretical. I'd honestly be interested to, like, I feel like someone at Kingsisle thought, I mean, okay, obviously they've thought about this, but, like, I feel like someone's probably seriously considered this possibility because with the crown shop in the game, the crown shop in this game is actually in a really cool spot, in my opinion, because the cool thing about the crown shop in this game is it's very much not pay to win. Now, you can argue that little gear might be pay to win, but it's not pay to win. That's just like, that's just encouraging people to buy it. Okay, it's not to the point, Darkmoor, you don't have to pay crowns for, right? So this game is not pay to win aside from membership, which obviously makes sense. So that's something that I really like about this game. And the crown shop there's so much stuff in there. I mean, they've been adding stuff for 9 years, and there's so much appealing stuff in there. It's an interesting thing to consider what would happen if this game was free to play, because yes, they would lose a ton of money from people buying memberships, and obviously right now, especially with the amount of people still playing this game, it probably doesn't make financial sense to do it. But it is interesting to think about it, because obviously if this game went free to play, and if it was on Steam, I can imagine this game getting a lot of people to come back and try it, and even playing it for a little bit, and probably spending money on it, because there's a lot of, as I said, a lot of cool stuff in the Crown Shop. Now, it's not pay to win, but I could definitely see a lot of people coming back and definitely spending money on this game, and that would be cool, in my opinion. Can I pull a blade, dude? Like, honestly. Hello? Okay, thank you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh no. Oh no, 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 buddy. Buddy, man, why you gotta do stuff like that? That's not a PvP spell, man. But as I was saying, I'm actually really interested to hear your guys' thoughts below, because obviously right now this game isn't going free to play. I wish it was, but that's not happening right now. But let me know what you guys think. If this game went free to play, do you think it would get, obviously I think it would get more popular, but do you think it would die really quickly because everybody would just play the game without crowns and, you know, they wouldn't make enough money? Or do you think people would actually spend money on the game and maybe even think it could go to free to play right now and it'd be successful and they'd actually make more money because they'd have probably, I don't know, like 5 times at least the player base playing it right now? It would certainly help PvP, I can tell you that. PvP would be super fun if you could have like 10 times the amount of people playing this game. And as I said, especially if people got into PvP, they would definitely be encouraged to spend crowns. Not to pay to win, but because it'd just be, you know, like, there's a lot of cool stuff in the crown shop. And I think it's a little bit underrated. So I just want to put that out there. Obviously, I'm not saying Kingsisle should go free to play. I would love if they did, because that would be cool for everybody, but I'm not expecting that. Just something interesting to consider. Let me know your thoughts on that below, along with everything else. Honestly, these videos are really less about what I have to say and more about hearing your guys' thoughts, feedback. If you guys have any other crazy things that would definitely make Kingsisle money, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video to this. I just like the concept of this because it's really, for me right now, it's less about fixing the game. That's more of just sort of like a taboo sort of, I don't know, funny phrase that we use because it's kind of a good meme, but for me, this game right now is really about a couple of things. It's number one, you know, fixing the game, but it's really about looking at this game in perspective with other games, because if you look at this game just isolated, it's easy to justify why things are how they are. It's really easy to say that, oh, the game's not broken, you know, look at this, but when you look at this game and look at the other games it competes against, which at this point, when you have 11-year-olds playing like CSGO and Hearthstone and League of Legends, this game is competing against a lot of those games. Like, even though this game is obviously different and not all the same people play it, I mean, a lot of my friends, and even younger friends that play this game, play CSGO. And so even though it doesn't seem like this game would at all be competing with a game like CSGO, it is. And so it's interesting to look at this game in comparison with some of those games that are not only way cheaper, in a lot of cases free to play, but also just like, it's important to recognize sort of the competition. And obviously there's other games that are competition, but I feel like that's important when looking at this game, is it's less about fixing the game and more about making it a competitive game that people actually want to try. I mean, like Black Desert Online 2 is a great example. I mean, $10 and you get so much content. This game you have to keep paying $10. And so, yes, while membership doesn't seem expensive if you look at it isolated, when you look at it in the grand scheme of things and all the cool games out there, that's really what I'm focusing on, because I really want to make this game competitive, and I understand that might not be Kingsisle's, you know, goal, but that is mine, and I just want to give my thoughts on that. So I just want the childhood game that I played forever to continue to be good, continue to go, but continue to be popular, you know, because the games are only fun if they're popular, and the game isn't dead. You know, we make jokes about the game dying. It's not dying. But, you know, there's like, I don't know, like 50 people doing PvP at a time, maybe 100, but that's not that many. So just trying to help out the game. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to see another episode of this, let me know. If you guys have any ideas that you want to see in the next episode, let me know. In the next episode, if you guys have good ideas, I'll probably start putting screenshots of comments because I want to credit you guys. But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe for some more awesome content coming in the future. This is a really long video, I'm sure, so if you guys watched all of this, thank you all so much. I'm gonna try to make a couple of these videos while I'm gone. I apologize if I'm a little bit inactive. I said this, I also, by the way, commercial, Wizard101 contest commercial thingy, link in the description below. You guys probably saw it, but if you didn't, go check it out. I'm having a commercial contests. You guys can win cool prizes, so go check that out if you haven't. But it's a little bit hard for me to make a ton of videos all at once. I sort of got to be in the mood to do them. So I'll have I'll try to have a couple of videos up while I'm in Sweden. I'm gonna hope I can record in Sweden because it'd be really cool to make some videos while I'm in Sweden. But we're getting really close to 10K, so this has just been the longest outro of all time. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys want to help me reach 10K? Be sure to subscribe. But I will stop promoting stuff. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you guys did enjoy, I will catch you all in my next video.
I got that red alert, pulling up now, is you ready to go? I got that red alert, baby let me know if you ready to go. You know I'm switching, I got that red